Hey guys, it's Michael from Fire and Brilliance, and today's episode is another F&B Geminar where we'll be comparing three stones, okay? So we're getting a lot of requests on our FAB stones. I know that when we initially did the intro to our own line, we were talking about the Cupid, the heirloom, as well as the first crush, but what we did not speak about is we actually do have traditional cuts as well, okay? So today, we'll be going over three stones. It will be comparing the FAB Round Brilliant Cut Moissanite versus a natural diamond versus a Chatham Lab diamond. In other words, it's also a diamond just made in a lab. Okay, I'm going to get right into it for you. Okay guys, so the first stone that I'll be taking out is a natural and genuine diamond. This is an uncertified diamond, okay? But we purchased it from a very reputable source. So they do basically grade it without an official grading report. And based on their grade, this is a genuine diamond, a round, a 1 carat, it's a standard cut or a brilliant cut, an SI1 clarity grade, a G to H or near colorless color, okay, and it's also a full brilliant cut, okay. So with that being said, I'm going to take the stone out for you. All right, so the first stone that I'll be taking out is a natural diamond. There you go. All right, so again, that's a round cut, and all of the stones that I'll be comparing today are all approximately 1 carat. Okay, so we're definitely comparing apples to apples in terms of carat size. The colors and the clarity is slightly different, but I'll go ahead and go over it with you in a bit. All right, so the second stone that I'll be taking out is a Chatham Lab-Grown diamond. So that's a cert number there, 700289. It's the growth year is 2016. It's also a round brilliant cut. The dimensions is approximately 6.5 millimeter. Okay, that it has a hardness of a 10, which is a diamond. Okay, the only difference here is this is a lab-grown diamond. It's an excellent cut. The clarity is also an SI1, which is similar to that of the natural diamond that I just took out. The only difference here is that this is a colorless stone. It's an E color. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take that out for you. This is also 1 carat. It's also a round brilliant cut. Okay, so when I set it next to the initial stone, the natural diamond, mined from the earth and cut and polished afterwards, it should look approximately the same. All right, and there's a noticeable difference here. If you take a look, you should be able to see the color difference. So this one is a G to H color, or near colorless, and this one is a colorless. So you should be able to see a little slight warmth to it when it's placed next to each other. All right. So the last stone that I'll be taking out is our FAB Round Brilliant Cut Moissanite. Okay, this is a 6.5 millimeter stone. Okay, it's a 1 carat diamond equivalent weight as well. This specific stone, it's a colorless stone, so it's going to be between the D, E, and F color range. And FAB Moissanite stones typically range anywhere between a VS to a VVS clarity grade. So the difference between this stone and the first two stones is that the clarity grade is higher. All right, but when I set it next to each other here, all three stones should look approximately the same in size. So what you want to pay attention to here, all are brilliant cuts, all are round. They're all approximately 6.5 millimeters or 1 carat diamond equivalent weight. For the moissanite, this stone, per the grading report, is definitely slightly above a 1 carat. And then this specific stone is also approximately a 1 carat. Okay. So if you take a look here, the differences between these three stones is that this is the natural diamond. This is the lab-grown Chatham diamond, and that's the FAB Moissanite. Okay, all of the stones are approximately 6.5 millimeters. They're all brilliant cuts, and a brilliant cut is meant to maximize the sparkle of each and every single gemstone. The only difference between a moissanite and a natural diamond is that a moissanite since it's made from silicon carbide as opposed to carbon of these two stones, the silicon carbide has more fire than that of the two stones. So you should be able to see other reflections of color. Now the difference here is that the way our FAB stones cut is cut to look very similar in terms of proportions to that of a natural diamond. So therefore, the fire is not as apparent as the fire from other gemstones or other moissanite types, right? So therefore, if you see the sparkle, it does look very similar. All right, so it is a diamond alternative, but that's what a moissanite is. It's a diamond alternative. And if you're looking for a moissanite that looks very close to that of natural diamonds, again, moissanite is not a diamond by any means. A moissanite is a moissanite made of a different chemical compound. But if you take a look at it, it looks very similar to that of natural diamonds. This specific stone is a lab diamond. It's made in a lab. It's man-made, as opposed to being mined from the earth like this specific stone. However, it's also made of almost 100% carbon, just like that of a natural diamond. And the sparkles are relatively the same. The difference that you get from here is that for this specific stone, since it's made in a lab, it's more of a controlled environment, and therefore the price points are typically less than that of a diamond that has to be mined from the earth. Okay, so if you take a look at all three of these stones, basically in terms of optical properties point of view, they all look relatively the same. The sparkles are almost all relatively the same. The way it looks is almost all relatively the same. The difference here is this is a near colorless, this is a colorless, and this is also a colorless. Okay, these two are diamonds. This is a lab diamond, that's a moissanite, and the difference in price points is if you are to purchase this specific stone, okay, as an uncertified stone, you're looking to spend about anywhere between $8,000 to $12,000, and if you're to purchase it as a certified stone, you may be spending anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000. Okay, depending on where you buy it, who you buy it from, which brand, what company, who the salesperson is, where you live in the world, and those type of things. Okay, but here in the United States, if you're to purchase as an uncertified stone, it can range anywhere between $8,000 to $12,000 US, and about $10,000 to $15,000 US if it's been certified by a laboratory. Okay, this specific stone here, which is the Chatham Lab-created diamond, or lab-grown diamond rather, it's approximately the same. And this specific stone, depending when you buy it, where you buy it, and those type of things, can range anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000. So that's about half the price of this natural diamond, even though the color grade, again, the color grade is a colorless versus a near colorless, but the clarity grade is the same. However, the price is still about half of that of a natural diamond. All right, and here's the moissanite. This is the FAB Round Brilliant cut moissanite, cut to specific proportions to mimic that of a natural diamond and how a brilliant cut diamond is cut, all right, to tone down the fire a bit. Some people love that and some people don't. It's up to you. But this specific stone is also 1 carat, and this one is going for less than $300. So there's a significant price differential, as you can imagine, going from natural to lab to basically lab created. All right, two of these are diamonds, that's a moissanite, and those are your options. I say this all the time in almost every single one of my videos. There's really no right or wrong answer. There's an option for everybody. Everyone has specific tastes. Everyone has a specific style. Everyone has a specific preference, and everyone has a specific opportunity cost, which means what are they willing to give up if they're going to purchase one or the other, right? So it's up to you to decide. Our job here is to just hopefully show what your options are if you don't have these types of gemstones available in your local jewelry stores.
Hey guys,
guys, I really hope you guys like what you saw there. Again, we're doing this just for you, okay? It's an educational video so that you can make your own decisions when choosing to set a specific stone on the piece of jewelry of your choice. A lot of times people purchase jewelry only once, twice, maybe 3 times in their whole life, okay? So this is so that you can definitely make that educated decision, because in life there are options, right? So either if you choose 1, 2, or 3, you got to weigh out those options as to what's important to you, okay? A lot of times, in society there's a lot of noise. My advice to you is, try to cancel out that noise. Be who you are. Choose the gemstone that fits you. If you want a diamond, go for a diamond. If you want a lab diamond, go for a lab diamond. If you're a moissanite person, go for a moissanite person. I'm sure you noticed this shirt. It looks like YouTube. It says it's a YouTube channel, but it's not YouTube. It says you do you. So I hope that you do you, okay? So with that being said, hit the like button, comment below, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.